Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 2 of 10 days of goo. I'm still working on figuring out volume. I don't think my gain was up loud enough yesterday, so if you saw yesterday, I'm sorry. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. Today, oh, you can't see him. Oh, there he is. Ranger. Hi, buddy. There's Ranger. I don't know why I lifted my arm like that. I couldn't figure out how to position my arm so you could see him. My very, very good boy. Okay. 10 days of goo. Sweet treat, retreat, advent calendar. Day 2. Okay, here. Oh, we go. So it's gonna be the same. Ooh, day 2 is blue. Blue with clear little sprinkles we can add, and then I think it'll be another of the same, right? We learned yesterday you actually get 2 of the same in each one. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Ooh, that was actually probably kind of loud. Sorry. I don't know that was any better. Okay. This is fun. This is a pretty color. This is one of my favorite shades of blue, actually. It's like, it's almost like, it's a little lighter than like a cerulean, I think is the name. I have a hard time. I think I need to look at this. I think I need to look, I mean that's the camera, but it's like so hard to not like visually look at the video. I hope the sound is much better tonight, and my girlfriend was on me for not being close enough to the mic, which was a very valid point. So hopefully this will be better. Now, I know that I don't have like a very active community here yet. We're gonna get there, right? But in the case that you were thinking it is day 2 and she already has failed to produce a second video, technically you're correct, because it is after midnight on the second day. However, I'm here. It has been a day. Besides just work generally being busy, one of our cats had to go to the emergency vet today, which is never fun if you are a pet mom or dad. You know all too well how stressful that can be. I can't really shake this as well, but they're little, I feel like it's hard for the camera to focus on them. It's little clear sprinkles. So that was tough. I spent a little while at the vet a little earlier today, so by the time I got home, I had to finish up some things. So it was a while before I felt like I could sit and do this. Now I can't find like a good, oh my gosh, I have scissors right here. I have scissors nearby because I'm wrapping a lot of stuff right now. Okay, I'm gonna pour this in. I hope you can hear that. And I think I need to shove this down a little bit to create some space, so. Again, it is very sticky. Oh man. I'm gonna have, oh geez, confetti showing up for months after this. Oh my gosh, are y'all seeing this? I'm doing a terrible job. The confetti is just like popping up and out. But I like need to mix it in and then add more, I think. That's what I'll do. This one is like really giving me Jello vibes. Hopefully you can hear it much better than yesterday. Okay. But this is a very pretty color. Okay, I'm gonna pour the rest in. Let me play with it a little bit. It's so sticky. Anyway, yeah, so while I am technically after midnight, I'm counting it because I'm still here, and to be honest, I always end up, I mean, I feel like my days always are so hectic. I don't ever feel like anything slows down until, like, I don't know. There's just always stuff to be done. 9, 10 o'clock. I don't even have kids or anything. I mean, I guess, you know, the fur kids, right? I don't love that term, but between the two of us, we have 5 of them, so that always ends up being a lot of work. Just a lot to be done all the time for them. So, oop, sorry, that was probably loud. I hope that wasn't too bad. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, but we're sticking to it. Okay, see, I poured it in there, so I'm just gonna kind of pick them up now. I hope you can hear the little pops. It's funny, I was saying, I was never a slime person, but then I started seeing them on TikTok all the time, and they make it look so fun. Okay, I have officially collected all of the confetti, loose confetti that I can see, that is not scattered all over my desk. And oh, that was such a good one. Oh my gosh, it smells good. I feel like the one yesterday was not scented. I'm having a hard time telling you exactly what this was. It is kind of like a blue raspberry vibe. But this is weird, but you know what it reminds me of? Like kids Pantene Pro V. That's like a weird, I feel like that's an unlocked oh jeez. I feel like that's an unlocked memory of using children's, yeah, like a kids Pantene, or like a kids Johnson & Johnson no detangler. I don't know why that's what that's reminding me of from like my childhood, but it's a pleasant fruity smell. I know that that's not a very auditory thing. It's not auditory at all, but that's so fun for me. So I guess I'm being selfish, but I like the way it looks too. I hope I will have some that are more, I know there are some that make more poppy, different types of sounds, but honestly it's not really like Floam, right? This is Elmer's Goo, like a unsticky version of their glue, I guess, or whatever, right? I don't know what recipe they're using, but I'm assuming they're going to be all more gluey, gooey, textury than any sort of foam or Floam, which I think can sometimes make really good sounds. But I hope this does it for someone. I think that's like a cool thing that is like applicable for this situation, but also just like a little life thought in general. When I was getting into this, I was kind of like, I say this all the time, I don't know what I'm doing. I enjoy ASMR. I think it's fun. And I love the community. I think everyone is so sweet and welcoming, and I personally think ASMR is so soothing, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be picking up bits of goo and confetti for months after this. But I definitely had that sort of like, ooh, I don't know if this is something I can do, like, is it oversaturated? Like, are there too many people in this space, like, already doing this, and sort of that imposter syndrome, right? And that feeling of like, oh, there's so many people who are like so much better at X, Y, and Z. I think what I would tell myself is, here's the thing, that's awesome and that's wonderful, and there's lots of space for people who do lots of different things, but no matter like how talented or good someone is at something, there's no one that's going to do it exactly the same way I am, right? Like there's no one that's going to sound exactly like me, there's no one that's going to say the exact same things. There's no one that's going to use the exact same toys and kind of do the same kind of sounds or different things I'm doing. And even though I still have a lot to learn, and I hope to grow and get better at all of this and figure out lighting, and I really need to figure out my computer situation, because this thing is picking up the fan like crazy, and it really bugs me, but I don't know what else to do about it right now because I can't turn my computer off. Anyway, no one is going to do this exactly like I am, and there's room for everyone to be successful, and it's a good reminder for myself, and I want to share that with you, because it's kind of like, even as I'm figuring this out and I had that imposter syndrome, I know that there are people that will, even if it's just a couple people, that's a couple people that didn't have content available to them before, right? And I always say, like, if it helps one person, then it's worthwhile. Especially if I'm enjoying it and I'm having fun, So, and I think that's a good lesson just in general. Like, really with anything you're interested in, anything you want to explore. If you're feeling like, oh, there's no point, there's so many people like have such a head start, who cares? There is always room for you, because no one is going to do things the exact way you are. No one in the world is going to approach things the exact same way you are. So you should go for it, is what I'm saying. Also, it's like, if you don't, you're always going to wonder, You're always going to wonder what could have been. This is a lot more poppy than the one I had yesterday, I think. I feel like it's making significantly better sounds. I don't always listen back to the whole thing. I usually try to like skim through and make sure, like, I don't know, I don't do anything super embarrassing or there's something like super loud I need to like cut out, because I have very limited editing skills right now. But when I was watching it, now the more I play with it, the more it's like I'm activating it. So, oh man, my cat is playing in the packaging at my feet. I hope you can't hear that. Okay, I think she's done. This is making more sounds than the one yesterday. Okay. Anyway, I think I'll end it at that. I hope you enjoyed tonight's goo. Day 2. Oh my gosh. I had like a moment of panic. Because it did not look like I was recording. And I was like, did I just have like a private chat with myself? Totally good, like totally still a valuable use of my time, but kind of a bummer if I wasted the experience of opening the goo and discovering what was for today without you. That would have made me sad. So I'm glad this is in fact recording. I hope these sounds were much better tonight. I think I turned the gain up quite a bit, so I think it's better. Okay. That's gonna be it for tonight's goo, but I hope you will join me for day 3. We can discover together what is in there for tomorrow. Okay. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whenever you might be watching this. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for being here. And thanks for being you.